How many are we? We are 6 people. Okay, it is a good number. I think everybody will have the chance to participate. So that's the idea. Okay, remember what I told you. The idea of these sessions is that you can practice so that you can improve. So remember that and let's start. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, speaking 2 and 3. They are part of the integrated speaking. Remember that. The topics are related to a campus and will also be related to academic topics. Okay, remember that as well. So what is it about? Well, in this speaking tasks 2 and 3, your reading and listening skills together will be tested. Remember that. First, you will have to read a passage from 75 to 100 words. Then you will have to listen to a recording, okay? In relation to that passage you have just read. How much time do you have? Well, you will have 30 seconds to prepare your answer and 60 seconds to answer the question, to speak. So what do you have to do? Well, you will have to first read a passage, then listen to a passage about that reading. Finally, speak out your answer. That's what you have to do, okay? Remember that as well. So some suggestions for speaking too. This is the model that you can follow in order to provide the best answer possible, okay? First, you have to quickly sum up the content of the announcement. You have to say, okay, the announcement was about this, something like that. 2, you have to clearly state the position of the man or the woman according to the question, okay? You will have to say, okay, the man or the woman thinks that, or the man disagrees because, okay, something like that. 3, you have to provide reasons why the man or the woman agrees or disagrees with the announcement. You have to explain that. 4, you have to give details if possible, provide some examples in order to support what they think, okay? Finally, you have to end up with a neat concluding sentence, something like this. This is an example, remember that. That's why the man thinks the library should, and etc., okay? So you have to follow this structure in order to provide a good answer, okay? So consider this at the moment of thinking about your answer and answering the question. Now it is time for you to practice. Can you see this reading passage, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 1 minute to read this. After that, we're going to listen to the record. You can start. Okay, guys, thumbs up. It is time for listening to the recording, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Please let me know if the sound is good, okay?
Did you read the school?
Is the sound good, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, pay attention carefully then. This is the listening recording.
Now listen to students as they discuss the announcement.
Did you read the school announcement?
Yeah, I think the university made a right decision. I took the evening class last quarter, and there were only a few students in the class. It seemed to be so small that nobody could get serious.
I get your point, but students can get better education. I mean, as the size of the class is small, students can have discussions and explore their fields in depth. You know, if the class is too large, the professor can't even cover the whole textbook or related materials. But if there are only a few students, the instructor might go over the chapters and materials.
That makes sense, but as you know, the lectures are given by a TA, so you might not learn from a professional in the field.
You're right. However, a TA is a graduate student who has already studied more than 2 years in graduate school, so he or she is a professional as well. Even though the TAs have less experience, they have passion toward their careers and also care about the students. Moreover, they know exactly what the students want to know because they are also students. Well, I couldn't find that kind of passion coming from professors who have taught for more than 20 years.
I see your point. I remember the TA last quarter. He tried to fill questions and he had enthusiasm in every class. Maybe it'll be better to learn from a TA in a small class.
Okay, guys, this is the question, okay? Pay attention to the question.
The man expresses his opinion of the announcement. State his opinion and explain the reasons he gives for holding that opinion. Please begin speaking after the beep.
Okay, guys, is the question clear? Guys, can you hear me? Is the question clear?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Okay, now I'm gonna set the timer again so that you can start speaking, okay? Let's see. Okay, we are 8 people. Before I choose, is there any volunteer who would like to start? Raise the hand, please. Okay, no one wants to participate. That's too bad. Okay, I'm gonna choose then. Let's see. Diego Galarraga, are you there?
Sorry, teacher, I'm having issues with my connection. Can I try later, please?
Okay, no problem. Thank you for telling me that. Let's see. Okay, Fabiana, thank you. Really nice of you. 30 seconds for you, Fabiana.
For prepare, teacher, no?
Yes, for prepare, to prepare. Fabiana, please, your answer.
Okay, teacher. The announcement states that the university decided to discontinue the evening classes. The notice gives 2 reasons for this. First, the number of students declined, and second, he would have more students in other hour. The man had negative attitude about notice because he support of this he opposite of it for 2 reasons. First, he states that the students had of this hour had enthusiastic of these classes, and second, he pointed out that there aren't other options for students that have that could have this hour. Sorry, teacher.
Okay, no problem. You got nervous, and because of that, you were not able to transmit what you wanted, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my suggestion for you would be that please control those nerves. I'm really sure you will do it, okay? If you can control them, you will be able to provide a really nice answer, okay? Because it is noticeable that you understood the reading and the listening. So what was causing you problems here were the ideas in your mind. You tried to say a lot of things and with nice words, with vocabulary, but you couldn't find them in time. So try to simplify what you are saying, okay? Sometimes the simpler is the better, okay? But try to do it. Thank you for participating. That's the idea. I am really sure you will do a better job next time. Thank you, Fabiana. Nice.
Teacher, sorry, I have a question.
Tell me.
How time I do for my answer?
Okay, how much time do you have?
Yes.
Okay, you have, let me see, 30 seconds, 30 seconds to prepare your answer and 60 seconds to answer. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
So consider that as well. Now, any other volunteer? No volunteers. Okay, I'm gonna choose. Let's see. Luca, Maida, are you there? Luca?
Yes, I'm here, but
Okay, what happened? Tell me.
I couldn't hear half the audio. I
Okay,
just
you
managed to
could
hear it.
Okay, no problem. You will participate next time. Don't worry about it. Let's see, Barbara Diaz, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, 30 seconds for you to prepare. Please, Barbara, your answer.
Okay. The university states that they're going to discontinue the evening classes. The reasons are because of the decrease of the students' interest, and also because students prefer to study with an experienced faculty member. Meanwhile, the men agree with this because sorry, teacher, I got a little lost.
Okay, so good job because you understood the announcement. Okay, the reading passage. In terms of the reading, you did a really good job. Now, regarding the listening, we had some problems there. I don't know what happened, maybe because of the nerves or you misunderstood some of the aspects mentioned in the listen recording. I don't know, but the idea here is that, well, the man disagreed with the decision of the university because of the reasons he provided, right? So I think that that aspect was missing from your speech, okay? Try to pay more attention to details when listening to the recording, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. Thank you for participating. Okay, any other volunteer? More volunteers? I need volunteers. No one wants to participate today. That's too bad. Okay, Luciane, are you there?
Teacher, yes, but I not understand well.
Okay, you didn't understand the listening recording or the reading?
The listening.
Okay, you will participate next time.
Okay.
Let's see. Andrea Perez, are you there?
Yes, but I don't know. I think it's my internet. I couldn't hear the audio very well. So I
Okay,
don't
that's too bad. That's too bad. But guys, if you had some problems with the listening recording, why didn't you tell me? Because that's speaking as well. So please, for the next exercises, if you're having problems with the sound, let me know, okay? That's important. Let's go with another person then. I think Flor de Lis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, 30 seconds for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Flor de Lis, please, your answer.
The lecture was about the evening class in the university. The university was to cancel this class, and all the students have to do some action to change the class. For example, the student that class have to move the schedule to other hours, and others have to cancel the classes because they can pass the class in other schedule. Okay, I finished.
Okay, Flor de Lis, we had some problems there. Maybe you misunderstood some parts of the listening recording. I don't know. So please, my suggestion for you would be that please pay more attention at the moment of listening, okay? So that you can organize your ideas and express and answer the question, okay? Flor de Lis, that's
okay.
it. And try to follow the model I told you, remember? Maybe, guys, you are wasting a lot of time trying to explain what the announcement is about. But remember, what is important here is both the announcement and the listening recording. My suggestion personally would be that maybe at the beginning of your speech, you have to explain, okay, the announcement was about the university deciding to discontinue the evening classes. That's it, okay? You can continue with something like this, okay? In the conversation, the man who is speaking disagrees with the idea because of the following reasons. First, he thinks that having a small class with less students is something that has advantages, you know, because maybe they can learn a lot, they can go further in the material and so on. And second, because the man thinks that the professors who are teaching in that schedule are more committed to teaching because they understand how students feel, since they are students who have just graduated from university, okay? That's it. You have to follow that structure, okay? You have to say, okay, the announcement is about this. The man in the conversation agrees or disagrees because of the following reasons, and then you can conclude your speech with a brief sentence. You have to follow that model, okay, guys? For future exercises, remember that. Now, since almost everybody had problems with the listening recording with this exercise, we're going to continue practicing with another, okay? I hope you understand better. Let's move on then. Okay, guys, this is the reading passage. Please, you will have 1 minute to read this. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's start. Okay, guys, did you finish?
No, teacher.
Okay, 30 more seconds then. Okay, guys, time's up. Did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so now we're going to continue with the listening recording. Get ready and pay attention carefully, okay?
In reading now. 2 students.
Is the sound good, guys? Because I don't want you have problems with the sound or the listening recording or whatever problem you may have. So is the sound good?
Hey, Monica.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So let's start. Take notes if you want, okay? Until now, Fabiana, Barbara, and Flor de Lis have already participated. From now on, I will ask other people to participate, okay? At the end, I will ask for volunteers. Let's start. Pay attention, please. Listen carefully.
Now listen to a conversation between 2 students.
Hey, Monica. Did you see the newsletter on the bulletin board in the student center? The school will no longer hold the freshman orientation. Instead, it will give the students the option to choose between going on a hike and participating in games.
Yeah, I've just read it. I think this is a good idea. Until last year, even though the students hated going to orientation, they didn't have any choices. I'm glad that the students can now have the freedom to choose whichever they want, instead of being forced to go do something they didn't want.
Yeah, I agree with you. Last year, I just didn't go but it seemed like I missed something.
Yeah, now the students have more options. Also, not only do they have more choices, they don't have to go to school on the weekend. Thanks to this change, the freshmen can go and get their new textbooks and school supplies rather than wasting their time on attending orientations.
I think so too.
In the conversation, what does the woman think about this change? What are the reasons for her opinion? Please begin speaking after the beep.
Okay, guys. Was the question clear, or do you want me to repeat it?
Could you please play the audio again? Only the last part. I couldn't hear that very well.
The question?
Yes, and a little bit before that.
Okay, let me ask you this, guys. Do you want me to repeat the recording again with the question, or only the question? Be honest, please.
All the question, please, teacher.
Okay, what about the rest? Guys, are you there? Do you want me to repeat the whole recording?
Yes, please,
or
only the last part.
Okay. So what we're going to do is the following, okay? I'm going to repeat. I'm going to play again the recording, okay? Please pay attention carefully to the details and to the question at the end, okay? It is important because based on that question, you have to provide your answer. So pay attention and listen carefully. This is not going to happen when you take the TOEFL test, okay? But since you're practicing, I think it is a good idea to make you feel comfortable when practicing. So that's why I am doing this. So consider that as well. Okay, let's listen again then.
Now listen to a conversation between two students.
Hey, Monica, did you see the newsletter on the bulletin board in the student center? The school will no longer hold the freshman orientation. Instead, it will give the students the option to choose between going on a hike and participating in games.
Yeah, I've just read it. I think this is a good idea. Until last year, even though the students hated going to orientation, they didn't have any choices. I'm glad that the students can now have the freedom to choose whichever they want, instead of being forced to go do something they didn't want.
Yeah, I agree with you. Last year, I just didn't go, but it seemed like I missed something.
Yeah, now the students have more options. Also, not only do they have more choices, they don't have to go to school on the weekend. Thanks to this change, the freshmen can go and get their new textbooks and school supplies rather than wasting their time on attending orientations.
I think so too.
This is the question, guys. Please listen carefully.
In the conversation, what does the woman think about this change? What are the reasons for her opinion? Please begin speaking after the beep.
Now, is it clear for everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's start with the practice now. Is everything okay with the listening recording? Did you have any problem? I don't know. Let me know, please. Okay, no one wants to speak, so I will assume that everything is okay. Now, let's see. Andrea Perez, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, 30 seconds for you to prepare your answer. Okay, Andrea, please, your answer.
Okay. The university has made the decision of changing the orientation for freshmen so they could choose between going to a hiking tour on campus or participating in games. Meanwhile, the student actually likes the idea. First, she states that the students have more freedom to choose as they won't be forced to go somewhere they don't want to. In addition, she points out that they won't have to attend school on weekends, so they have more time to attend.
Okay, is that all, Andrea?
Yes.
Okay, really nice way of answering, I have to say. Good job. You organize your ideas, it is noticeable. Also, you understood what the announcement and the listening recording were about. Good job there as well. So that's the way you have to organize your ideas and answer these kind of questions. Okay, guys? Maybe the time, control the time, and maybe you could try to add a conclusion at the end of your speech so that you can your answer sounds more perfect, okay? Apart from that, good job, Andrea. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's move on to another person now. Let's see. Give me just 1 second. Diego, are you there? Are you ready now?
Yes, true.
Okay, 30 seconds for you to prepare your answer, please.
Okay.
Okay, Diego, please, your answer.
Okay. The university decided to change its plan for freshman orientation. So this year, so they will have the option to go on a campus hiking tour or participating in games. Since the last years, the number of students participating in these activities were relatively low. Um, Meanwhile, uh, well, in the conversation, the girl agreed with this idea because, well, first she states that students hated orientations because they felt they had no choices. That's one of the reasons she had was that the freshmen can go and well sorry teacher, I'm lost.
Continue. Try to continue. Try to finish.
Well, the one of the reasons she did were that the students felt that they didn't have to, well, they don't have choices. So no, sorry teacher, I'm lost.
Okay. The point here is that you tried, okay? That's the most important thing here. Okay, you were doing a good job, but at the end you got nervous. I don't know, maybe because of the time. But okay, you understood what the listener recording was about and also what the announcement was about. That's it. Remember, guys, you are wasting time trying to explain what the announcement is about, okay? Try to omit some details. You just have to mention some general details about it, okay? Something like this, okay? The announcement is about the university deciding to discontinue the evening classes. That's it, okay? It is not necessary to provide more details about the announcement. What is important here is The position of the woman, okay? What does she think about this decision? Does she agree? Does she disagree? And why? You have to explain that, okay? So do not complicate your lives trying to explain what the announcement is about. What is important here is the position of the woman. Remember that, okay? And the reason she has to think that way. Okay, guys? Now, in relation to what Diego did, control those nerves, okay, Diego? You have to control your nerves in order to provide a better answer. You had the ideas, all the ideas in your mind, but you got lost, you got stuck because maybe you got nervous. Okay, so try to fix that problem. Okay, Diego?
Okay.
Now let's go with another person, I think. Let's see. Diego has already participated. Thank you. Let's move on to, let's see. Luca, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay, please, 30 seconds for you to prepare your answer.
Okay.
Okay, please, your answer.
Okay. The university had decided to change the orientation program from freshman. So they can choose between campus hiking and participating in games. The student actually agree with the statement, and she thinks it's a good way to give the students more freedom to choose what they want to do, and so they don't have to lose their times in being in a place that they don't want to. And she also thinks it's good because they'll have free weekend, and that's why she's agree with the decision of the university.
Okay, is that all?
Yes.
Okay, only one mistake that I noticed. Please, it is not she's agreed, it is she agrees. Remember that the verb estar de acuerdo is different from English. Okay, so she agrees with the decision. Apart from that, really nice job. Luca, thank you, really nice job. That's the way you have to organize your ideas, and that is the way you are supposed to answer these questions, okay? Thank you, really nice job. Let's move on.
Thank you.
Now, Luciane, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Please, your answer in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Please, your answer.
Okay. The university decided to change the plan from holding freshman orientation for all students. In a conversation, two students talk about this topic, and the woman has two reasons about this. The one reason is she think it's good idea, and she good idea and think the student can choose whatever they want. And two reasons, she think there are many students hated the idea, but they participate anyway. That's it.
Okay, Luciane, thank you. Well, what I have to say is the following, okay? Control the time, you have to speak. That's one thing. Another, control those nerves, okay? Because maybe you got nervous, you got stuck, and you couldn't find the words to provide your answer, right? You knew, okay? You knew the ideas. You had a lot of ideas in your mind, and you tried to express them all, but you had some problems at the moment of speaking, okay? So control those nerves, organize your ideas in a better way so that you can provide a better answer. And that's it, okay? Because you understood, that's the point here. You understood, and you provided with the answer, okay? The woman disagreed because of these reasons. That's it, that's the point. The idea here, and my suggestion is that please control your nerves, organize your ideas, and please, and this goes for everybody, guys. It would be a good idea to consider checking grammar structures again, okay? In order to, I don't know, maybe speak in a more fluent way, okay? I don't know, maybe present tense, simple present tense, past tense, present continuous, future, modals, I don't know. So that your speech sounds more properly, okay, guys?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Luciani. Now, Luca, please, can you turn off your microphone? Thank you. Okay, now I need volunteers. Fabiana, thank you. 30 seconds. Please, Fabiana, your answer now.
Okay. The announcement states that change orientation plan from holding freshmen. The notice gives two reasons for this. First, the number of participants was low in previous years. And second, hope, reduce tension of coming to the new school. The woman had a positive attitude about the notice. She supports it for two reasons. First, for two reasons. First, she states that last year's students didn't choose what to do and have more options. Second, she pointed out that students could have more to attend orientation this year.
Okay, is that all, Fabiana?
Yes.
Okay, now it was better a lot, I have to say. You improved, that's the idea. But remember, okay, you wasted a lot of time trying to explain what the announcement was about. Remember what I told you. You have to explain only general aspects about the announcement. What is important here is the opinion of the woman and the reasons, okay? Remember that for next time. What else? Control those nerves at the moment of speaking. I don't know, maybe because of the time, but at the end, you had some problems, right?
Yes.
So consider that as well. You had the ideas in your mind. So try to organize and express what you want to say, okay? That's it. Thank you. Really nice of you to participate. Good job. Any other volunteer before we finish? Okay, while we're waiting for participants, I will release the daily survey, okay? Okay, no one wants to participate, guys, because I need volunteers. Everybody has participated. Now I need you to participate. Who wants to practice? Who wants to improve? That's the idea of these sessions, okay? So please try to do it. We have 4 minutes. Okay, while we are waiting, I will call the attendance. Let's see. This is a course. Please, as soon as you hear your name, answer. Angulo Alba Luciane.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Diaz Bárbara.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Galarraga Diego.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Maida Christopher Luca.
Here.
Padilla Leaños Flor de Lis.
Here, teacher.
Pedraza Orlando. Not here. Pérez Fernández Andrea Risela.
Here.
Finally, Rojas Francisco Jose. Not here. I think we have more students in another course. Let's see. Let me check. Yes, we have more students here. Let's see where it is. Okay, here it is. Yes, it is. Aguilar Medina Madeleine. Flores Quiroz Janet. Not here. Jordan Valdivian Jimena Michelle. Not here. And Ocampo Aljero Fabiana Helmet.
Present, teacher.
Okay, guys. Okay, no one wants to participate then. Okay, so I think we can stop here then. We're going to continue practicing with the speaking 3 on Friday, okay? So one last comment, please. Guys, it is up to you if you want to participate or not, okay? The idea here is that you can improve. How are you going to improve? By practicing, by making mistakes. Okay, so next time we have classes, try to participate a little bit more, okay? It is for you to have better scores when taking the TOEFL test. It is important, okay? You just have to follow the structure and try. That's the ideal thing here, okay? Since there are no questions, no doubts, no problems, we can leave the session now, okay? If there are questions, feel free to ask. If not, see you on Friday, okay? Have a nice rest of the week. Thank you for attending and participating, guys.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye. Do you have any question, guys? Okay, no.